Good morning, Lebanon. My name is Ashley Mahan. I'm the Executive Director for the Lebanon Area Chamber of Commerce.
Good morning, Lebanon. This is Brian Hash with Boattown Brewing.
Welcome to another episode of Good Morning Lebanon. We've got a lot to cover today, but that's a good thing because that means there's a lot going on in Lebanon.
There is a lot going on in Lebanon, so we're excited to share all that with you.
Yes. First of all, though, there's a lot going on this table. I'm looking at this brownie.
Brownie?
It's a Keith caramel brownie from Covell.
It looks amazing. Like I can feel my blood sugar going up just looking at it.
Yeah, so I don't know if you can see this very well on the camera here, but it's a giant brownie with pieces of Heath and chocolate and caramel all over it. It looks absolutely amazing. Go get yours at Covell today.
Absolutely. Another delicious looking creation from Kayla.
Mm-hmm. And I've already been drinking my coffee. So have you.
I've been drinking my coffee, and I love the little heart that was over the thing. It's so cute.
It is. Yeah, he did say that. It was so cute, and he loves all the pink. I have an apple cinnamon macchiato, and let me just tell you, this is probably my new favorite. It's delicious.
Wow, that's awesome.
You just got black coffee.
I just got coffee. I'm pretty basic that way.
That's okay. We still love you. Coming up today is the Business Builders Luncheon. We do one of these every single month, and this month our speaker is Melinda Fries with the Lebanon Area Foundation. She will be speaking all about what she does and her work in the nonprofit world and why that's so important, which it's extremely important. So I really encourage everybody to come out and listen up.
Absolutely, and Melinda's a great speaker, and she's got a lot of great information, and Lebanon Area Foundation is fantastic for all the work it does in our community.
Yep, and we'll have a little bit more on them here in just a minute. But also, if Melinda's not enough of a draw to come to the luncheon today, Cafe Jude's is doing lunch. So,
ooh, all right.
2 great reasons to stop by the Civic Center at noon today.
Awesome.
Yep. See you guys there. We also have a ribbon cutting coming up. Building Blocks Learning Center is celebrating 1 year at their second location out on Green Hills Road, and that's just really super exciting for them.
Yeah, no doubt. And we all know childcare is so important and so valuable in our community, and so that's amazing that they're trucking right along.
Yep. Come out and celebrate with us and the owner, Christy Jennings. Coming up tomorrow, this weekend's going to be pretty busy as well. There is a swap meet out at Heartland Antique Mall. They're going to have several outdoor vendors, some discounted booths indoors. Go check it out between 8 and 4. And I think they're going to have some live music as well. So.
Really? That's awesome.
Yeah.
If my wife sees this, I know I'm going to be there tomorrow at some point.
Yeah, and it is free admission as well. So get out there to Heartland Antique Mall and enjoy the swap meet. And then tomorrow, too, is pickups for mums. So Optimist mums they're the big giant mums. I would joke that they're as big as these table, but I don't think I'm really lying much.
I've seen pictures, and I don't think that's much of an exaggeration.
They're huge. And I think this year I've heard that they're actually bigger than they were the year before.
Holy cow.
Yeah, so we will be out at the Lebanon Fairgrounds tomorrow and Sunday doing pickups. So if you have ordered your mums, please get out to the fairgrounds between 12 and 7 tomorrow and 10 and 2 on Sunday and get yours picked up. And we also will have some pumpkins for sale as well.
Aha, pumpkins. It's getting that time of year.
Yep, all of your fall decor right there at the fairgrounds with the Optimist Club. And speaking of the Optimist Club, you were part of this last year, the Scarecrow contest.
I was. We did do a Scarecrow last year, and we'll have to dig old Bender back out and put him back out this year.
That's really cool that you're able to keep. I can't keep my Scarecrow because he totally fell apart, but you were smarter than me.
Well, not me. Shelly Hash is the smart one in the operation, and she's the one that made our Scarecrow, and we really like him.
Yeah. Well, there's all kinds of different categories that you can have for your Scarecrow between sports, pop culture. You can have a traditional one. They have all kinds of different categories to pick from. So be sure to register your business for this. And that's just another way to get people to your business as well.
Absolutely. Come check out your Scarecrow.
All right. And now, like I mentioned, we do have more to share about the Lebanon Area Foundation. The Community Cares Day of Giving is coming up, Brian.
It is. And it's a great event every year. And this year they are taking it to the streets. They're going to be out walking around and taking your donations all over town.
Yes, and there are a ton of great sponsors and volunteers that help with this day, but they don't have enough. They can always take more.
Oh, absolutely. They can always use more because all of that money goes to our local nonprofits and all the great work they do in our community.
Right. So they will be at the 4 main intersections taking those donations. And also you can go to Heritage Bank of the Ozarks to give as well. And that is, again, on October 10th.
There we go. Coming up quick.
Coming up quick. Okay, what else, Ryan? I think I'm losing my spot here.
The video for Us.
All right, we have a quick video about the Day of Giving that we're going to share right now.
Right on.
Check it out.
I want to introduce you to some of the charities that are relying on your donation to community care so that they can continue to serve.
Hi, my name is Lauren, and I get to serve as the director of Lane Change. Lane Change is a recovery support program here in Lebanon.
I'm Angela Fries. I am the development director and warehouse manager of the Life Food Pantry.
My name is Dean Barker. I'm the executive director of the Life Food Pantry, and we started in 2010 handing out food to those who are food insecure within our community, and we're about ready to start celebrating 15 years come October.
Hi, I'm Judy Kyle, and I represent COPE, the local domestic violence shelter.
Hi, my name is Stacy Burks. I'm the Executive Director of the American Red Cross of Southern Missouri. The Red Cross of Southern Missouri serves Laclede County and 24 other counties throughout southern and south central Missouri.
My name is Susan Atterbury. I'm with the Shepherd's Pack program. I'm the director.
And I'm Ron Atterbury, and I'm with the Shepherd's Pack, and I'm the founder.
Shepherd's Pack is an outreach program of First Christian Church. We provide weekend food bags for students who are identified as experiencing food insecurity over the weekends.
Hello, I'm Carla Lowe Phelps, and I'm the director of the Laclede Diaper Bank, and we serve the Laclede County area with diapers and adult underwear and other products that help to keep children and babies and adults hygienically clean.
We are looking forward to October 10th when we will have our Community Cares Day of Giving right here in Lebanon, Missouri. We're going to be featured on 4 different intersections with lots of community volunteers coming out to support, and we need your help.
All right.
And we're back.
And those are just a few of the recipients of the grants that Community Cares does, and that's what gets supported through Lebanon Area Foundation and is so valuable to our community.
Mm-hmm. Lots of familiar faces there.
And not only that, us at Good Morning Lebanon, we're all going to pitch in and help. They're an official sponsor from now until the 10th. You're going to see a lot of the videos and promotion come through us because this is just the best way we know how to give back to the community. It is the biggest event of the year, and they cover over hundreds of $1,000s. So that day, everybody's going to be out in intersections. If you see them, just go throw your wallet up.
Yes, the whole wallet.
Right. Yeah. Just grab all the money in your pocket and throw it in the bucket.
Right. We'll return IDs and stuff. Yeah.
Maybe.
Maybe. All right.
So now we want to talk about something else that I said there's a lot going on this weekend. Something really big happening on Saturday. Laclede Relics is premiering.
Woo!
Yes.
Yeah, this has been a journey
to
get it here. And everybody at this table has seen it, and I've gotten a lot of feedback and made changes. But to my knowledge, this is the first produced show about history from the area. It's not a podcast; it's an actual show. And Eric here, you're the man. I'm just going to say that.
Aw.
I've been labeled host and historian. Went and did some talks with Eric Adams' class today. Yesterday actually got labeled as the professor. I've never been so flattered in my life.
That's gonna stay. Professor.
So tell me, how did the idea for the show come up?
So, as we I like to do internet stuff and make movies and stuff like that. So I had an idea to make a documentary about Lebanon history, and that kind of didn't happen. And then the Historical Society came to me, and we had an idea to do an Antiques Roadshow thing. People bring us stuff, and we talk about it. That fell through. I realized real quick I wasn't the host that the show needed, so we went through a couple of those before we found Eric. And once Eric sat down in that chair and started recording, I got goosebumps, I got chills, and realized that this project was going to be alive and be the biggest project I've done in my life.
Awesome.
I've been really, really excited about it. I literally grew up in this town, born and raised, and I've always had local history interest. And when Ryan approached me, it was just perfect. It was a perfect fit. We're going to be talking about Gasconade Hotel, magnetic water, the Civil War, the Mother Road. I mean, just on and on and on. We've got so many topics. Not going to be a problem,
right?
Right.
And I can tell you from actually kind of seeing part of the show and in its development, it's fantastic and fascinating. There are things in there that, as an almost lifelong resident of Lebanon, that I didn't know, and I think it's going to be really fascinating to connect people to our history and people that are old enough to know some of those things, but then folks that are young enough, maybe they don't understand all the history about where we live.
Let's take a little clip of the show. I brought a clip to show.
Okay. And
if you're watching, for the people watching as live and otherwise, if you learn something in this clip, put in the comments what you learned.
Right.
That's one of the biggest things we're going for. This show is for everybody to learn from. So I'll roll the clip.
The Civil War finally came to a close in 1868, which allowed the railroad to proceed from its previous stop in Rolla, Missouri, to our little town of Lebanon. The San Francisco Railroad approached our founding forefathers and asked them for a piece of land to be donated to build the train depot. For whatever reason, the railroad was turned down, but so determined, the railroad company said, "Fine, we'll take it a mile from you, and eventually, maybe, the little town of Lebanon will expand its boundaries to there." As I was told, the founding forefathers had second thoughts, even trying to reach back out to the railroad company without any luck. So we did the next best thing. We packed up the entire city and moved it where the railroad tracks were coming through. That's why you have an old town and why Main Street was left behind and gave birth to Commercial Street, essentially our new Main Street downtown. Thus, why many people ask, why does Lebanon not lay traditionally north to south, east to west? Well, because the tracks were already being laid, and we just followed its path.
All right, there's a little taste that you guys couldn't actually hear it. You've seen it. Eric, how do you know all this?
Well, I've done a lot of study, a lot of research. I've been very fortunate to rub shoulders with some of the early historians in town. Any type of adventure in history is not based on one person.
Right.
It's, collective thoughts and minds coming together with an interest. And I've been very lucky with that since I was probably a teenager.
Right.
And what I really wanted to do with this is to bring this back alive, because so much of our history's been lost.
Right.
Here in Lebanon. And with my kids growing up, going through Lebanon schools the same way Brian and I did, because we graduated together, every now and then I would bring up something in casual conversation, what I thought was casual,
right,
and be like, well, about the your magnet school books, that was the magnetic water, and the kids would look at you like a deer in the headlight.
Right. Had no idea that Miss Magnet connected, or Mr. and Miss Magnet connected to that. Right.
Yeah, and I mean, we produced water. Why do we sell water? I thought that was a 2000s thing. It's like, oh no.
Yeah. Right.
No, that was a huge thing, and it was just, I don't know, it was disheartening for me in a certain fact because they didn't know the history, but I also know some people don't like history. And so that's the other job, is let's kick this up a notch. We're going to have fun doing it, and we're going to share what we've learned. And we're going to reach out to our audiences. There's specialists in every field. I don't know everything.
Right.
But by talking again and just rubbing shoulders with people and continuing that up, that's what's, I think, going to really launch this and be a great show.
And also preserving that collective memory, because some of the folks that have those memories and firsthand accounts of things, aren't going to be with us forever. Right. And so being able to preserve their memories and that collective history, I think is so important. And the way you're presenting it makes it fun and makes it very interesting. And I'm so excited to see the show and how it continues to unfold and the topics and all those things.
We've got 2 episodes fully produced at this point. Right. They come out once a month. You get a big, fully produced episode once a month. Right. And then we have other content. We have things that don't make a full episode. Like we've got 20 things maybe you didn't know about Lebanon. And right. there's giants and one-armed sword swallowers and plane crashes and all
He's
of this
not joking at
right.
all.
No. Now you've really got me because I'm like, I want to hear all of that, right?
Right. So, but as we come out with those little tidbits, those will come out as well. And we have longer things. And as we do episodes, this amazing thing happens that we circulate what we're doing it on. As he's out doing research and we turn it in. And then by the time an episode's done, we could actually do another episode on it of what people brought us.
Right.
So these may be Gasconade Hotel, which is number 2. And then we've already got enough to do a part 2 to that because of what people's brought to us just knowing we're doing that episode.
That's fascinating and incredible.
We got a great community, and a lot of them love to share their stories because we're paying them homage, their families homage, as well as the original history.
Right.
You know?
Right. So you kind of spoke about your audience, but who exactly is your audience for this show?
I think our target audience is probably that 30 to maybe 60 range. However, with recent occurrences with being invited to Eric Adams' class and stuff, we're seeing a lot more interest in the younger generation, which makes my heart very happy.
Yeah,
I love that.
We really want it to be for anybody.
Mm-hmm.
It was a struggle to decide if you make it for kids, then the people that are really in depth in history isn't going to learn anything, and they're not going to do it. If we make it too detailed and too deep dive, sorry, it's bugging me hearing myself. Deep dive, then people that are just getting interested in history aren't going to like it either. Right. So as we journey, we like feedback, and we're going to find out. I know that Eric Adams and a bunch of people, this is going to be shown at the schools and classes, and I get to give this really honest feedback for them so they can tell us what we like, because we really want it to serve not only the community to tell our history, but to also entertain and to also help people rediscover things in this town and the rich history of the town.
And to Ryan's point too, maybe we have stuff that doesn't make it quite to the big episode, but if someone did want to dive deeper, maybe we will share additional information.
Right, and those kind of resources. That's awesome.
Yep, great. I'm so excited for this show, and it premieres tomorrow.
Tomorrow night, 6 o'clock, if you follow our Facebook page, just follow it. It's Laclede County History Show, or Laclede Relics History Show. I don't even know the name of my show. Follow that. Lebanon Now, me, Eric. Just be friends with one of us. I mean, we're all going to do it. There's a small preview party here at Boatown. Show up. If we can fit you in, we'll throw you in there. But it premieres at 6, and we're going to do the premiere live at 6, and me and Eric are going to be there to take questions. Now, if you do show up to Boatown, we have something a little extra for you. After we premiere the first episode and answer questions, the live's going to end, and the people in that room get to see episode 2. Just so you know, you get to see an unseen episode 2. So that's going on tomorrow night here at Boatown at 6 p.m.
Awesome. Thank you guys so much.
Absolutely.
And thank you for all of your hard work on this. I know that it is a lot of work to get all this information and put it all together for everybody to see. So thank you.
But it's my pleasure. Thank you.
Yep.
I was going to say, you guys look like you're having a lot of fun with it, and I think
amazing.
that's exciting.
Yeah, it is.
It shows. It's the passion and the excitement and how much fun you're having with it really does come through in the final product.
Just one last note before we get out of here, because we're holding somebody very important from being up here, way more important than us, and that this show iteration I work on about 3 to 5 hours a week to get all the stuff done. For a 15-minute episode of Relics, between Eric's time and my time is between 60 and 70 hours per episode to make those episodes. So if you don't like it, that's fine. It doesn't mean we didn't work hard on it.
Right.
All right.
Well said.
So let's do the masquerades.
Yes.
Up, right?
Yeah, the masquerade is coming up, so we want everybody
Next
to
week.
get your tickets for
Get
this.
your tickets now. This is going to be a great event.
Yes.
I know it's not a costume contest, but I guarantee I'm going to win.
You and your costumes.
I know, right? Right? If you don't know, go to any event that's a costume dress up, and I spend hundreds of dollars on for no reason other than for like.
And always looks fabulous, by the way.
Yeah.
I'm not a costume dress up person, but he always looks fabulous.
Absolutely. So Murder at the Masquerade, 26. They've reduced tickets. Get a hold of the library. They're going to help you out.
Yep.
If you're wondering what Murder at the Masquerade is,
We're inviting you
to help solve a murder.
September 26th at the Cowan Civic Center in Lebanon. an event like you've never seen before.
Right here on this very stage. Murder at the Masquerade.
You're going to enter in outside on a gold carpet. Immerse yourself into the murder.
The doors will open at 5:30 for our pre-party social.
You can get your tickets at eventbrite.com, keyword murder at the masquerade.
And this is for a great cause. All proceeds for this event goes to support the Lebanon Laclede Public Library.
All right, so be sure that you get your tickets now for that event because you do not want to miss out on it. It's going to be so much fun.
Absolutely.
I don't know. Ryan might not win that costume contest. We'll see.
I don't know. I hear there's some great costumes out there. It certainly won't be me. I won't be winning.
Well, like Ryan mentioned, we were waiting for a way more important guest than him. We have Mayor Carr here.
I don't know about that.
There we go.
That the Laclede Relics show, that sounds great. I can't wait to see it.
Yes.
That's going to be a really fascinating deep dive into the community, and I'm just love all that stuff. Any kind of thing with history or anything like that is awesome to see and learn about.
Yeah,
and,
it is, and I love that they're sharing it with the schools. I think that's so important that the kiddos grow up learning about
start them
their
early,
history.
right?
Yeah.
Start them early,
yeah, and get them excited about
Absolutely.
it. So yeah, that's very
Absolutely.
cool. You're right. But you're here to share a little bit about what's going on at the city. So you've got kind of an end of the summer update for us.
Yeah, a little end of the summer. We had a very busy summer in the community, as you guys know. And as you guys display here, this is a fantastic platform to be able to get all of the different events that are going out throughout the community. One of the things, and I think it's up on the screen right now, is our newsletter. Our fall newsletter is at the printer right now and will be sent out here very shortly. So if you're a citizen of Lebanon, look forward to that coming into your mailbox here pretty quickly. We had a fantastic summer in the city and got a lot accomplished. Our survey results came back this year. Every other year we do a survey and get a pulse of the community and what's going on. And the top three things I'm going to talk a little bit about, but the first one was still traffic flow and congestion throughout the community, which traffic is a good thing. Like you guys said at the beginning of the show, you know, it's great to have stuff going on and have people in the community driving around, moving around the community is certainly awesome. And our street department continues to work on many streets overland around the community. We're happy to where they're at and following our street master plan. If you guys want to look at that, you can always go to our website at LebanonMissouri.org and check that out as well. And if you're wondering when your street's going to be overlaid, it's all laid out in that as well. We still have some more streets to be paved this fall, including Commercial Street.
Awesome.
Will be one of them, and Washington Avenue as well.
Okay.
Which I know everybody's looking forward to that too. Which
that's a busy street.
It is a very busy street. Both are very busy.
Yes.
So looking forward to that. One of the second thing. Number two thing on our survey results was the code administration, and I'm happy to announce that this fall we're doing the Level Up Lebanon, continuing that project. That's been a fantastic project, and I want to say thank you to all the volunteers that come out and help with that, and really help out and dive into a community. Neighborhood, I guess I should say, and really help clean up and dispose of anything there. And that's taking place October 19th and 20th.
Right.
So that's coming right up. There is also, with that, we always do a town hall as well. And myself and the council members from that ward will be at a town hall October 8th, and that's at 6 o'clock in the evening at the Cowan Civic Center Theater. So that's always good to be able to engage with the community and see what kind of concerns they are and sit and talk to them. And if they have anything that they want to bring up, that's the time to do that as well. So just try to really reach out to them and get as much input from them as we possibly can. So
well, and I'll tell you, that's one of the things that I appreciate so much about these recent years, is that willingness to engage with the community and take that feedback and then the hard part about feedback is when you get that, then you actually have to listen and then do those things. And so I appreciate so much that feedback has not only been solicited, but then gets followed through on. And having lived here a long time, that's not always been the case. And so one of the things I appreciate very much about what's been happening in our community in the last recent years, 4 or 5 years, is that willingness to listen and then to follow through on those things.
Yeah, absolutely, and that's what the survey and all that is about, getting those results from the community, listening to them, and then that helps myself and council create those goals and really put those towards what we do in the community, what we're going to do as the city, and be able to do that. Streets has been number one. I think this is the third community survey that we've done, and streets has been number one all the time. So that is at the forefront of our mind and where we're what we want to accomplish in the community. So it's such a vital part of creating any kind of goal that myself or council wants to have, and really strive to provide that to the citizens here.
Right, and as traffic increases, I predict that's going to continue to be at the forefront, because as traffic increases and more people are traveling through and around, then that's more wear and tear on our streets, and so I'd imagine that's going to be top of the list for a while.
Absolutely. The third thing too, and I'm excited to announce this just recently here. The third thing was police and fire services in our community, and as you know, they're an important part of the services that we do provide as the city. And one of the things that I'm excited about and we always kind of work for is these community partnerships that we can find someplace here in the community that can help out both us as the city and also help out the community as a whole. And we partnered with Compass Health here in town, and they're going to provide some mental health training, and then also have it be a liaison for whenever Lebanon Police Department runs into somebody that they don't know quite how to handle, or if they're having some kind of mental issue, they don't have the in-depth training that they have, and just proud to have that community partnership with Compass Health and being able to help that. And that, I think we've agreed to that a couple of council meetings ago, and so that'll be coming in the forefront here too.
Very cool.
And that's just one of those neat things that we get to do as a community and really come together and help out everyone.
I think that's a fantastic idea, because we do ask a lot of our law enforcement folks, and to go into situations like that where there may be there may be something else going on there, and having someone that's trained in that being able to help intervene, and that what a fantastic idea, and I am thrilled to hear that's going through. That's amazing.
Yeah, it'll be really neat and great opportunity to partner, like I said again, and be able to help out the community as a whole.
Yeah.
Another thing, have you guys heard about Truman? Have you guys
I got to meet Truman.
You met Truman the Trout,
I got to meet
right?
Truman at the expo the other day.
It's a great outreach, and this again is one of those things that came from the survey, and that community output, community outreach. Anytime that we can touch the community, I mean, that's why I'm doing this show right here. I mean, and get this information out to the public, so they see what we're doing, and then I want them to have a voice in this as well. So Truman is a way to be able to get a hold of the community and really find out what's going on. And he's out there as our Truman AI has come active and has been a really great program. Just to talk a little bit about it, what it is more or less you ask it a question. What ward do I live in? And it goes through and it'll show you all the stuff. It'll bring up a link to the website and tell you that where you are and where the wards are and where the lines are, those kind of things. It's a really interactive way to be able to communicate. If you have a concern, if you have a pothole out there, say, hey, I have a pothole on Commercial Street here next to Madison, wherever, and it'll direct you that way, and you'll be able to directly go
Very
to the
cool.
report of concern on our website. Tells you whatever to be able to report that. Then you can track that as it goes along and gets fixed, or whatever the case might be. So I mean, it's a really neat tool that we've
That's
implemented.
super cool. I thought you were
And-
talking about trimming
No,
the actual physical trimming the trout. I
Yeah,
didn't know anything
too.
about that.
Well, he
man.
represents that. The Truman Trout is the mascot for that. So I mean,
Yeah.
he's he's out there beating the drum for himself, I guess, and it's
Right.
just a really neat tool. We're one of the first places in the country to do this.
Oh, that's amazing.
And,
I'm
which
gonna
is
have to
really
go get
cool.
on there and play around.
Yeah, it's pretty fun. Yeah, you can ask it some crazy things, and it'll try to find the answer, and
Right.
it might spit some kind of ordinance back that. To you, or whatever kind of case, it's
Right.
neat to play with. So
Yeah, no
definitely.
doubt. I'll have to get online and try that.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely, and that's all on our website at LebanonMissouri.org, and that's really the hub for everything that the city's doing, whether it be any of these things that I'm talking about here, our street master plan, or with our new parks. Have you guys seen
Right.
Wallace Park? Have
Oh
you
my
guys driven
gosh,
by
it looks
it's
so
open now,
amazing.
and that is fantastic. We're getting great response from that. So looking forward to what I think Ashley Park is next. So we're looking forward to what's going to happen out there as
awesome.
well. So.
I'm with the new pickleball courts over there. I'm actually thinking about taking up pickleball.
I was going to say, I've seen people every time I pass playing pickleball.
Yeah,
out
playing
there.
pickleball.
Yeah.
I think actually that, when it first opened, there was lines of people
Yeah.
waiting.
No kidding. That's
to
awesome.
get on there. So obviously we're going to have to add some more pickleball courts in the
Right.
community as well.
Yeah.
So
Yep. Survey says pickleball.
absolutely. For a way to for the community to get involved as well. Another thing, just outreach and trying to reach as many people as we possibly can. In the last few months, we started live streaming our council meetings.
Yes.
So you can get on our YouTube page as well, and just search Lebanon, Missouri, and you'll find us on YouTube, and we stream those out as well. And then you guys do a fantastic job of promoting the community, and thank you very much for this. And
Right.
this is a great show. So
Well,
you.
I tell people all the time, I feel like we are in just a really, really sweet spot in Lebanon, with everything that's going on and all the community involvement that we see and all the events and just all the cool things that are going on in town. I feel like we're in a really, really cool place in Lebanon, and I'm just privileged to be able to be a part of it at all, just to be around it and be involved.
you're exactly right. Exactly right. Literally and figuratively.
Right, exactly.
Yeah. One of the coolest places downtown. So
Yes. Hey, you heard it here.
There we go. Mr. Carr says.
Well, thank you so much, Mayor Carr, for being here and updating us. We really appreciate all that you do for our city.
thank you, and appreciate all you guys do as well. And come back. I'll come back anytime. So,
Awesome.
All right.
y'all.
Well, tell Truman we said hi when you get back to
I'm
the
gonna do
office.
it. I'll
Right.
do it.
That's inspired me.
I don't know if I can talk fish or not.
I think
I'll
I
try.
need it. Well, I think you're going to need a mister or something, because I'm like, Truman is a fish, and walking around out of the water, we got to do just Truman got
he needs a reverse
mobile
snorkel,
pool
doesn't he,
or
or
something.
something like
Yeah,
that, yeah.
something to happen. But I saw that and I was like, I think I need a Jenkins. I think I need to figure out how to get a Jenkins.
Yeah, you need to
costume.
do that as well. Yeah,
That would be awesome.
We can get them together.
I know, right? Truman and Jenkins out running around.
And then we'll
It'll
go
be
find
great.
Buzz, and it'll just be a party.
Oh my
Oh,
gosh!
gosh, yeah,
I think
perfect.
this is a great
Perfect.
idea. We're gonna make that happen.
All right. Well, speaking of Buzz, we do have a update from Jacket Nation Sports really quick. Eric is going to come and share that. Alex Boyer sent us the update, and Mr. Radio Voice here is going to say it.
Here we go.
Here we go. Here's the Jacket Nation Sports Update for Friday, September 20th. Boys swim, Lebanon Swim, placed fourth at the Springfield Swim Meet last Friday. The team totaled 114 points in a loaded field. Boys soccer, Lebanon won 3-1 contest over Crocker Lions last Thursday. The goals were scored by Noah Anderson, William Hodges, and Trent Penner. The Jackets will host Lakeway for senior night on Monday. On softball, the softball team got a 10-6 win over Marshall last Friday, along with a 16-1 victory over Parkview Vikings on home Thursday night. On girls tennis, Lebanon Tennis has won 3 straight matches this week's win over Waynesville Tigers, Hillcrest Hornets, and the Parkview Vikings. They're scheduled to play at Jefferson City today. Cross country. The cross country team hosted their annual home meet on Saturday over at Nelson Park. The girls team won the meet while boys team finished second. Abigail Tague led the team with second place finish, while Jenna Massey 9th place, Millie Huff 11th place, Jordan Eastburn 12th, Caitlin Gonzalez 15th place, and Bailey Cromer won 19th place. All earned medals contributing to the team's overall victory. Liam Allen led the boys with third place finish, followed by James Perrigy in 8th place, Grant Clem in 10th, and Easton Starnes in 18th. Girls golf. The girls golf team had a solid showing at the Bolivar tournament on Monday at Silo Ridge and finished second, being behind California during a match at Lake Valley Golf Course last night. On volleyball last weekend, Lebanon won Hillcrest Invitational with a champion win over Webb Sydney Cardinals in 3 sets. The Lady Jackets won a 5-set thrilling match at home against Republic on Tuesday, then traveled to Willard, where Lebanon won 3 sets against the Tigers. They host Parkview on Tuesday. Concerning football, the Lebanon football team fell to the Neosho Wildcats 28-14 at home last week. They travel to face Willard tonight. That game can be watched at Jacket Nation Sports, the YouTube page, with Alex Boyer and Kevin Stubblefield on call at 6:45 p.m.
Thank you for the update, and thank you, Alex and Kevin, for all that you do for Jacket Nation Sports. We really appreciate the updates from you guys.
Absolutely. It's great to hear those voices and great to be able to live stream events, and it's fantastic.
Yep. Well, I think that's all we have for the show today. Ryan's yelling at me again. We're going to thank our sponsors really quick because, of course, we can't do this show without them. So thank you, Boattown Brewing, for letting us have this here every single Friday. We also have Titan Media Works for producing the show, Covell for the coffee, and this crazy brownie that she sent us. Thank you so much, Kayla. We have got CNC Farm and Home for the internet, RR Contracting, Garner and Smith Insurance, Optimized Health, Integrative Medicine, and Jacket Nation Sports.
Thank you so much to all of our sponsors. That's what allows us to do what we do every week and bring you all this great information.
Yep. Well, that's all the time we have for today, so we will see you guys again next week. Thanks for watching.
Thanks. Have a great weekend.